Good morning to all of you, and today we are going to do the very third chapter, that is the shade. This poem basically talks about the physical appearance of a shade. A shade which is used for different purposes, as for keeping cow, that is said to be cow shade, for keeping tools, wood, as for garage, means you can say it is used for many purposes, and it is not very attached to our house. It is not very attached to the very apartment where we live. It is a little bit away from that place where we live. It is used for different purposes. Here the poet uh, talks about, this poem reveals the curiosity of the poet. The poet, as a child, shows his own curiosity, eagerness about this shade, and what he says. Just we will try to know with the help of this poem. There is a shade at the bottom of our garden, with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. When I am in bed, I lie and I listen. I will open the door one day. Here, the very first two lines of this poem talks about the very beautiful shade which is located in the garden. You can see the very at the last of the garden, this shade is located, about which the poet is talking about. And firstly, it has been talked about the very feature that at the door of the shade there is a spider web. You can see when the houses and any buildings and any rooms which are not used continuously, you can see the very spider making their wave. जिस तरह से आप देखते हैं कि जो मकड़ा जो होता है वो अपना जाल लगा देता है, इट शोज़ that people are not using this for their purposes. That's why all the same the shade you can see in the picture is not in use. The hinges are rusty and creak in the sound. The hinges that joins the two parts of the door, that is said to be hinges, and hinges are supposed to be rusty. Rusty means what? You can say means a very जिसको हम बोलते हैं जिसमें जंक लग जाता है. And creak in the sound. When it is rusty, when you are opening, it makes a very unpleasant sound in the air. और कभी कभी होता है एक unpleasant sound क्रिएट होता है इससे. When I am in bed, I lie and I listen. When the poet is in his room and just sleeping, he is constantly just thinking about opening of the door of the shade one day. He is not able to just keep patience about that. He wants to reach the shade one day and open it and try to know about each and everything about the shade. Second, the very second stanza. There is a dusty old window around at the side with three cracked panes of glass. Here, there is a dusty old window. There is a, just in the very second stanza, the poet talks about the very outlook of the shade. He is talking about the window. The window is supposed to be very dusty. It seems that the people are not using, the people are not living in the shade. That's why it's supposed to be dusty. Dust are gathered on the windows from all around with three cracked panes of glass. And you can see the window, the glass which is in the window is cracked completely. It is just a broken, like you can say. I often think there is someone staring at me each time that I pass. Here the poet has that in his mind, a thing comes that it is the very suspicion in the mind of the poet that whenever he is passing through the shade, it seems to him that someone is staring at him from the shade. But he says, once again, at last, I will peep through that window one day. But he is supposed to be very curious. The poet, as a child, supposed to be very curious. There is more curiosity in the comparison of just elder ones in the very younger ones, because they want to know all the things that they look around in their life. That's their curiosity has, and this curiosity makes them a very active learner in their life. All the same, the child, as a poet, supposed to be very curious to know about the things, about each and everything of the said. My brother says, there is my brother says, there is a ghost in the shade who hides under the rotten floorboards, and if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head. Here, the brother of the poet tells a lie to him. His brother says that there is a ghost. He is being frightened. He is being made scary. उनको डराया जाता है. Who hides under the rotten floorboards, and he is told that there is a ghost in this shed. His younger brother tells him, and that is not a fact, that is not a reality. It is being told a lie so that he can be kept away from the shed, because his own brother wants this shed to be used for his own purposes. And if I ever dare to set foot inside, if I ever, here uh, the poet says that if I ever dare to set foot inside, means if I ever dare to enter the shed, he will jump. Here he has been used as a ghost. He will jump out and chop off my head. Chop off means cut into pieces. It means behead. The ghost will just behead me, or cut my head into pieces, separate my head from my body. But I will take a peek one day. But here the poet supposed not to be afraid, not to be fooled, not to be easily misguided. He understands the reality and says that I am not going to be stopped by this imaginary and unreal things about the ghost. I know that I know that there isn't really a ghost. My brother tells a lie to keep the shade for his den. There is not any one stirring or making stirring noises, and the spider has been gone from his web since I don't know when. I will go into that shade one day soon, but not yet just. Here the poet understands the reality that his brother is telling a lie and wants to use the shade for his own purpose, and that's he says that I know very well that the spider who has made the web at the entrance of the shade has gone away, but I don't know when. But it's clear to me that the spider is not there, and that's why I'm not going to stop. I'm going to just enter the shade one day. Thank you.